Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of After the License, the podcast where we help real estate agents build their business. Today, we are going to talk about the importance of a to-do list for real estate agents. But first, as always, if you're listening on any podcast channel, make sure you check out our YouTube channel. We have some YouTube specific videos that we're releasing there. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can catch a majority of these episodes anywhere you get podcasts. Okay, so today we're going to talk about to-do lists and the importance of them. Okay, I'm a big believer that productivity is a journey and not a destination. I don't think there's one specific system or process that works great for everybody. I think as real estate professionals and as business owners and really as individuals, we have to figure out what works best for us. I know for me personally, I've looked at a ton of different productivity systems, to-do list applications, notebooks, notepads, everything that you can imagine. I've tried out and tested, and I've taken some things from certain aspects and tweaked them and done other things. And so again, I think productivity is a process and not a journey. You have to try and be more productive and figure out what works for you. But I think the basic principle under all of it is you need some type of system. And if you have nothing in place, especially as a real estate agent, it's important to start to put something into place. And so a to-do list in its very basic form is a great system to start to think about. Now, again, we've all gotten to that point where we've maintained a to-do list and we've gotten overwhelmed with it. But let's take a step back and really think about what a to-do list is and why it's important. Okay, so a to-do list isn't necessarily just a giant list of tasks that you have to accomplish, right? They are things that you wrote down at one point in time that seemed important to you. But for me, the way I look at a to-do list is really a bank of information, something that hit my brain that said, hey, Jeff, you should think about this. You should accomplish this. You should put more time into this. And what I do is I use my to-do list as really a resource, right? As a way to remember those thoughts. And for me, putting that information down in some type of system, again, whether that's a to-do list application or in my notebook, I can then take that thing and I can put it to paper or put it to text, and I don't have to think about it anymore. And I think that is the most powerful thing, if we take a step back and think about it, of a to-do list application. I know for me personally, when I get most stressed, it's because I'm thinking about something and I don't write it down and I don't put action to it, or I don't find a way to remember it later and I forget about it. And then I think about it again and I go, oh shoot, I've got to do that thing. So a to-do list in its most simple form is a simple way to remember what you have to do. So as real estate agents, and I think it's especially important for real estate agents, we get hit with tasks, with projects, with things we have to think about, comps we have to run, homes we have to price, buyers' needs we have to meet, that if we don't maintain something like this, the job can get really, really, really stressful. So if you don't have that type of system in place, start to think about what that looks like. Again, it can be a to-do list application on your phone. It can be a notebook that you carry around with you. They even have really small, tiny notebooks that can fit in your back pocket. There are some other web applications like Evernote I've tested and used for different things too. Again, the core business principle of Evernote is remember everything. So start to think about that. If you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling like you're not being productive, take a step back and look at your systems and start to figure out, where can I download the things that are going on in my brain, whether they're tasks or projects or things I need to think about? Where can I download those, and what systems can I build around those so that I'm constantly keeping up with those? Again, your to-do list doesn't have to be, hey, these are all the tasks you have to accomplish, otherwise you've had a bad day today, right? It can really be, these are the things I need to think about, and in 2 days or 5 days or a month from now, if those items are still on there and they're no longer important, you don't have to accomplish those. But at the very core, your to-do list should be a place that you can download stuff from your brain, think about it, put some processes around it so you're not constantly carrying that with you forever and always. So again, productivity in my mind is a process. It's not necessarily a destination, right? It's a journey. We have to kind of figure out what makes us most productive. But at its very core, if you don't have something like a productivity system or a to-do list, it's something I think you should implement. We're going to talk more about this in coming episodes. Apps that I've used, systems that I've used, processes that I like, the way I think about it as it incorporates into my day. But at its very core, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're feeling unproductive, start to think about what does your system look like, and at the very least, start to think about implementing some type of to-do list, application, system, process into your day. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful. As always, if you found the video fun, inspiring, if you got value, the thumbs up or the heart button, and as always, I'll catch you next time.